Hello everybody, Freedom Fighter here. Welcome back to the playthroughs. And today, we are replaying Mega Man X3. Because by the time I'm going to put up this video, which will be December 1st, 2025, it will be the 30th anniversary of this game. Yes, this game came out December 1st, 1995 in Japan first, and it was released a month later in North America. So technically, it is going to be the 30th anniversary. So yeah, I did this with Mega Man X1 and also Mega Man X2. Why not do it for X3? So here we are. Anyway, enough blabbering. Here's the opening plot. If you don't remember how X3 was, we have a new threat in town, Dr. Doppler, and that supposedly has eight Mavericks here that are wreaking havoc. The Mavericks were supposed to have been neutralized by the Nero computer suddenly appeared and began to riot. At Maverick Hunter headquarters, all the allegations indicated that Dr. Doppler was the mastermind behind the invasion. Soon, the call went out to X and Zero to destroy the invading Mavericks and bring Dr. Doppler to justice. A few hours later, emergency contact was made by the headquarters of the Maverick Hunter. This is the headquarters of the Maverick Hunter. We are under attack from the Doppler force. All units return to base and immediately return fire. Ah, yes, this is Mega Man X3. It is the 30th anniversary, and we're going to play this from start to finish. And I don't know why it didn't start again. So let's go. Not much has changed from the Mega Man X formula after X1, X2. We still get our intro stage. There's X right there. Took Hornet. I'll clear out the enemies out here. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside. So yeah, once again, Zero is handling the enemies outside, and we deal with the ones inside. Just like X2, we got rid of our parts from there, and we have to go earn them again. The only upgrade that we do get is the legs. We could still dash right from the get-go, which is awesome. Yeah. Mac, where have you been? Oh, shoot. I guess, huh? You're far too trusting, X. I am now a member of Doppler's army. You will make a fine addition to have our reforms. Once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. Well, that didn't go well. Wait a minute. 0! Yeah, that's the difference from the past two games. We get to play as Zero. And Zero, you can literally call him whenever, basically. Not many people actually know when to do that. Know how to do that. But you have to actually push start, and then push the right trigger and start again. Or, I'm not sure if it's the right, you have to do another button combination. That's how you bring Zero. However, it is pretty casual, or not casual, cautious to bring. In this game, he only has one life. If he dies at all, that was it. He was gone for the rest of the game. You could not bring him back. So, using Zero is very risky. He cannot pick up heart tanks, sub tanks, or after light capsules, obviously, and you can't even fight bosses. Well, you can fight mini bosses like this one here, but yeah. Are you okay, X? X0, I'm okay. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. So yeah, Zero's in the game, but we're not going to use him that much, so sadly. Zero will not get his full debut until X4. And here's our intro boss, Mega Man X3. As we know about the intro bosses in the X series, they're big, but they're pretty weak when it comes to actually fighting. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Looks like we swept most of the enemies out of here. I'll go back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. He meant that literally. See you later, X. There's our passwords. But we don't need them. We'll be using the save feature, of course, from the Legacy Collection. Yes, I am playing this on the Legacy Collection. It's just much easier to capture footage. So, here are the 8 Mavericks that we are going to go after. The easy. Out of the 8 that we have, so we're going to go after him. Hang on, I actually have to do something here, so I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. Just turn this off. Okay, we're back. So, sorry for that little cutout. That should be the only cutout that we're gonna have. That was me forgetting to turn off Xbox notifications before I started recording. So, So, anyway, Blizzard Buffalo. This stage is pretty short. Obviously we got some, not short, but I see roads. Get health really for us, but just, and these doors that I just went through, these are extra rooms for bosses that we'll be fighting later, but they're not active yet. They won't be active until we actually taken out the second Maverick. After we taken out at least 2 Mavericks, these rooms will be available. Will be used. But right now, they serve no function. Absolutely nothing at all. Up there, if you can see on the top right, is a top left, my bad. It is a sub-tank, but we can't get it quite yet. We need the leg upgrade, which we're going to get in this level. And in order to get the leg upgrade, you keep moving on forward and do basically a dash jump right here. Obviously, I failed the first time and I got stuck by this enemy. Usually I don't fail on this jump, but this time I did. You have to be right on the edge. There we go. Second time I got it. Enter this capsule, X. Take this leg upgrade. The upgrade will enhance your mobility in the air. You'll be able to dash left, right, or even straight up into the air. So yes, now we get an upgrade towards the air and to our dash. We can now dash straight up. Much appreciated from after X2. So yeah, we can now dash straight up. In order to do it, you just go up on the D-pad, Super Nintendo controller, whatever your controller you're using, and then also press B, your typical dash button. And now that is going to help us get the sub-tank. Just do your air dash up, and there you go. So we got the Dr. Light capsule and the sub-tank for this level. There is a hard tank for this stage, but we can't get it quite yet. It's at the It's actually at the very beginning of the stage. And it requires a specific weapon too, so yeah. I know, I died. But it's okay. This game this game, when it comes to difficulty, is a little bit harder. Is a lot harder when it comes to X1, X2. And yes, all these years, and yes, X3 is also still a very expensive video game to buy if you want the original Super Nintendo cart, which I still have one, by the way. So I recommend, if you ever want to play this, get the Legacy Collection on all your major platforms of today. That's what I'm playing right now. Anyway, we made it to Blizzard Buffalo. What he mainly likes to do is to charge into the walls. And you can easily dash upwards. He'll also throw these icicles that you can easily get rid of. And he also has bull horns, because obviously he's a buffalo. And he'll do a lot of damage to you if he hurt you. Like, see how much damage he took off basically when he hit me? That's basically half my health. But do what I'm doing here, and he shouldn't be too much trouble for you. This is why I always go after him first. Yeah. By defeating Blizzard Buffalo, we get an icicle. A pretty useful icicle, too. That's called the Frost Shield. Why is it called the Frost Shield? I have no idea. We don't actually use it as a shield until we get the charge upgrade. Alright, so now we're gonna go after Maverick who's weak to it, that being Toxic Seahorse. So yeah, this is what struck me really to replay this game. It's the 30th anniversary, and of course my original playthrough of it could definitely be better mic quality and just y'all being able to hear my voice. And plus, I love replaying the Mega Man X series. It is absolutely one of my favorite video game series to date, and I usually play these games typically a few times a year because they're just so damn fun, man. I love them more than the classic series. Although there are quite a few classic games in the Mega Man series that I do enjoy, I just always preferred X more. There's our first heart tank for a Toxic Seahorse. Very easy to get. Another one of these rooms. And over here is a Rhine Armor piece or capsule that we can use, but we can't use it quite yet. We'll be dealing with that later. And here we have a mini boss. This mini octopus guy. He doesn't do too much. Just shoots rockets and a little spike balls that don't actually kill you one hit. So he doesn't really do too much, so you shouldn't have trouble with him. I didn't take a single hit. And with that, we get a free life. So hey, that one time I died in Blizzard Buffalo, I got my life back. Now for our sub-tank. Let's level a mech armor piece too. And also, no, just a mech armor piece, but we can't get it quite yet. We'll be coming back. But yeah, we have made it to Toxic Seahorse. Toxic Seahorse, he's weak to the Frost Shield. And if you want to basically keep him still in his path, just keep using this icicle. And it makes the fight pretty much complete. If you don't have his weakness, he is quite challenging. He'll basically just throw acid like you saw there, and it does get pretty hard to dodge, so But with the Frost Shield, he'll go out like nothing. Yeah. By defeating Toxic Seahorse, we get basically his acid that he was using, the Acid Burst. It's a pretty useful weapon. I do like using it. Now time for Blot. He is the Maverick Hunter I failed to catch last time. I had no idea he is so powerful. Bit and bite. Meat bit and meat bite. Bring that Maverick Hunter to me, alive if possible. Affirmative, Dr. Doubler. Alive, Dr. Doubler? You are so kind. Watch your mouth or I'll put you back where I found you. Even with your enhancements, you are still no match for me. Thanks for the upgrades, Doc, but I have a score to settle. And I'll do it my way. That Maverick looks familiar. Fine, just make sure you do it. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past. So yeah, we figured out right there. Obviously, he just said defeated my master twice in the past. We know it's Sigma. But now we're going to go after Tunnel Rhino. Tunnel Rhino. It's this Maverick. This stage is actually pretty lengthy, and there's a lot of stuff to collect in it. But we can only collect one item now. Over here is the heart tank for the stage, but we can't get it until we taken out Volt Catfish and also have the charge ability. The Dr. Light Capsule. So we'll have to come back for the heart tank as well as the Dr. Light Capsule to bring down that boulder. Dr. Light Capsule has another boulder too. But the thing we can't get here is the sub-tank, just by going up here. So we got two sub-tanks now. Let's see if we get Bit right off the bat. Oh, and we do. There he is. Welcome, X. I am Bit. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed. No. Your orders were to bring me back alive if possible. Your orders were not to kill me. So, Bit, you just wait till the Frost Shield. And the thing is about Bit and Bite, you can actually take them out pretty much for the end of the game right now if you use their weakness. If you do not use their weakness and just use nothing but the Mega Buster on them, or the X Buster, I should say, they will survive, and you will have to fight them later on in the game. And I died. Usually I don't die when it comes to Bit, but I did dodge his attacks pretty well, so we're back at the beginning of the stage. I guess I could have used a sub-tank, but he's not that hard, so we'll just try again when we get to him. That was my fault. Oh well. Alright, Bit. Round 2 here. You're going down this time. The trick with him is to never really go up in the air. If you don't go up in the air, he won't be high for you to be able to reach him. So the icicles will actually hit him. And here, since I'm pretty low on the icicles, I want to actually hit him with it. So we'll use my last hit there, and there we go. We killed him. These Reploid special abilities are 2. And no, it can't be. Gah! So there we go. We've taken out Bit. We will never see him again. And as for the Bit and Bite battles, they randomly appear. Sometimes when I go to this level, I will get Bit right off the bat, like y'all saw there. And sometimes he won't show up until much later in the game. But yeah, they randomly appear. So that's just how it is. Over there is the other boulder that they need to bring down in order to get the Dr. Light Capsule for this level. So we'll come back for that. But now we have this stage actual mini boss. This robot that has a spike kind of drill that'll just keep bashing into the wall. He'll also throw his arm at you. But this is mainly what he does. And there we go. There's weapon energy, but take it. Alright, and we made it to Tunnel Rhino. He's a map that's pretty tough if you don't have his weakness, so bring the acid burst. He has this drill and he moves pretty damn fast, as you can see. And there we go. Just use the acid and you should be fine with him. By defeating Tunnel Rhino, we get basically a drill, the drill that he was using, called the Tornado Fang. It may just be small, but it is a very powerful weapon. And it's going to help us with quite a few things, actually. So, if you remember, and we'll get one of those things now. So if you remember in Blizzard Buffalo, there was a heart tank I couldn't get. It was right at the beginning of the stage. But now since we have the drill, we can actually get it now. So, let's do that. It's right here, and you use the Tornado Fang to break these blocks. You can also use the Riot Armor if you have that, but since you don't have the Riot Armor, we're using the drill. There you go. Still exit out the stages pretty easily if you cleared them. So, there we go. There's that heart tank. Now we'll go after this one down here. Volt Catfish. And this is a stage also where the Mysterious Maverick is too. I'm not ready to fight him though. That platform right there will take you to the Mysterious Maverick. So we'll be taking him along later. The Mysterious Maverick, he only goes at 2 stages. This stage, and also Crushed Crawfish's stage. Instead of going left over here yet, keep going up. And over here you will find the heart tank for Volt Catfish. Up there is also the Dr. Light capsule, but we'll need a certain weapon and also the charge ability in order to get it, so we'll be coming back. Let's see if we get Bite. Nope. Like I said before, they randomly appear, so we got Bit right off the bat, but we did not get Bite right off the bat, so we'll be getting him later. This level also does have a sub-tank too, but I need the Riot Armor in order to get that, so come back for that. Now time to take on Volt Catfish. He's way to the drill. And this is definitely not another Maverick that you do not want to take on early. He has quite a few attacks if you are not using the drill. But yeah, with the drill you can continue, you can completely stop him in his path. The one thing that sucks is that, as you can see, it's not really doing that much damage to him. But when he gets to half health here, he'll go into the middle and basically keep doing this move where he creates an electricity field that is pretty hard to dodge. So just keep hitting him with the drill, and you should be fine. By defeating Volt Jetfish, we get the Try of Thunder. This is basically that lightning ability that I was talking about that we needed. And yes, there's 3 lightning strikes that go in a triangle, and it's pretty damn powerful. Now we'll go after Crush Crawfish. Oh, we had a catfish, and now we have a crawfish. 2 fishes. See if we bite here. We do not. I rarely fight him here. I usually get him to the second or last Maverick is when I usually get him. There's another area right there where you can go take on the mysterious Maverick. But like I said earlier, I'm not ready to fight him. So we'll be seeing him later. Now we come into this room and we can shoot this generator. And then the stage goes vertical. I'm guessing this is a submarine. So now it's basically on its side. And we made it to Crush Crawfish. Crush Crawfish is definitely a Maverick that you do not want to take on early. He is pretty damn fast. And his claws, they can pretty much take out a lot of your health if you get hit by it. If you get trapped that way. He also has this one move where he'll dash into you, and if you get hit by that move, sometimes he will just instantly kill you. Doesn't matter how much health you have, but he will do a lot of damage. Like right now, I think if he dashes into me, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is just bull. That is just bull how much damage that dash move actually does. And he does it right when he's about to die. So basically watch when he does that and try to get out of the way. But use the Try Thunder on him and you can take him out. By defeating him, we get a weapon that he wasn't really using. The spinning blade. 2 blades that go in an arc. Basically what it is. Now we'll go after Neon Tiger. And for once, I can get everything here. Excuse me. I can get the heart tank, the Dr. Light, the soap tank, and the Dr. Light capsule. That's a first. So the soap tank is very close. As you can see, it's above me. You can either use the dragonfly right there, or a dash, or an upwards dash in order to actually get it. Destroy that block there. You saw, and here is a Dr. Light capsule. Enter this capsule, X. Take this X-Buster upgrade. The upgrade will increase the strength of your charged shots. You'll be able to shoot 2 charged shots at once. If done correctly, you can overlap the shots to create a single cross-charged shot. The upgrade will also allow you to charge any special weapon. So yeah, now we can charge up our X-Buster, and in my opinion, this is the weakest out of the shots that we hit of the charge shots in the Super Nintendo trilogy. It just doesn't really do that much worthwhile, especially what we had in X1 and X2. Anyway, here's the mini boss of Neon Tiger, this caterpillar that comes in the underground, also the walls here. Here's the Tri-Thunder to make quick work of him. Right armor capsule over there, but we can't use it yet. Getting close to the end of the stage. We have not passed the heart tank yet. It's at the end. Don't worry. We're just not there yet. Come on, Bite! Fight me! Oh, you jerk, where are you? Those robots that are drilling in these spikes do not kill you in one hit. They will just damage you, as you can see there. Get on this dragonfly. Dash to the right, and there's your heart tank. And booyah! we cleared Neon Tiger's level. Now let's take on the beast himself. Neon Tiger, he's weak to the spinning blade. He's pretty damn fast, as tigers usually are. One more time, and he's out. I defeated the tiger. We get another pretty good weapon. We get the Ray Splasher. It's basically a ray, and we'll go basically up or down, basically like you saw there, and it's a pretty good weapon. But yeah, now that we have the charge ability, we can go back to Tunnel Rhino stage, and we can get the heart tank and the Dr. Light capsule now. So let's do that. So charge up the Tri-Thunder here, and that will bring the boulder down. There's your heart tank. Not get biked, but it's okay. I wasn't expecting him to show up. Those Mavericks bit and bite. They have to be in a stage where a Maverick is still alive. If Maverick is dead, like we are right now, like we're at right now, they will not show up. So nevertheless, he's gonna come when either we go after Gravity Beetle next, or Blast Hornet. Same method that we did with the heart tank. Bring down this boulder, climb up here, and there's your Dr. Light capsule. Enter this capsule X. Take this sensor upgrade for your helmet. The upgrade will help you find hidden items based on the satellite readings. You should be able to tell the exact location of items using its ground-penetrating radar. So yeah, now we can find items. There's the radar it gave us. And we have nothing left to pick up in the stage, so we can exit. And also you can see the upgrade will also tell us which items we don't have before we went into the level. The items we don't have are in pink. The items we do have are in white. So the item that we're gonna get here in well, Catfish stage. Whoops! I got hit by the spikes. Is the Dr. Light capsule, which is going to be very useful. It's the body armor. We know how awesome the body armor is. Now we find a platform that doesn't move at all. Oh! I just wasted my time. We have to actually beat the Hornet. Or no, Gravity Beetle. And get that item. So... instead of that, we'll just go to the next Maverick, Gravity Beetle. Right here in this area are some blocks that, unfortunately, we cannot get the heart tank yet. The only way to get the heart tank, it's being blocked by those blocks over here, basically. To get rid of the blocks, you have to beat Blast Hornet. Another room here. Let's see if we get Bite. Nope, he's going to be in Blast Hornet. Up here is a mech armor part. The Falcon armor. Where we can't use it yet until we get the first armor in Blast Hornet stage. This is also the best stage if you want to refill all your sub-tanks. This stage gives you quite a bit of health pickups, so if you want to refill all your sub-tanks, definitely go to Gravity Beetle. And made it. over there is a hidden Thunderlight capsule that we're not going to get. So we're going to ignore it. Now time to take on Gravity Beetle. Gravity Beetle, he's actually not too bad. He is a Maverick that you can take on first. But I'm not really... It's been years since I actually done it. So basically what you want to do is when you have his weakness, splash the ray on him. There we go, that's it. On defeating Gravity Beetle, we got the Gravity Well. It's a pretty powerful weapon, and it's a weapon that we will definitely need in order to get the body upgrade. Now we're down to one Maverick. We're gonna go take down the mysterious Maverick now. So, might as well get it over with. This platform and Vault Catfish stage, or that hidden area in Crushed Crawfish, will take you to the mysterious Maverick. Let's do it. Let's go see who this guy is. Besides the boulders falling, this is actually a good stage where you can get some help. Alright, let's see what's up. Let's see who this mysterious Maverick is. Although, if you looked at the, if you looked at how he looks, you probably already know. Vile! You're trapped, X. Vile? Zero and I destroyed you years ago. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. Yes, Vile from Mega Man X has returned. He's in a mech. We couldn't take him out in a mech though. Although this mech armor is pretty weak compared to the one that he had in the original game. He's weak to the Ray Slasher. He'll just try to dash at you and try to... This is really all he does. They got the mech armor there. And when he goes out, he is weak to the spinning blade. And just like Bit and Bite, if you use his weakness here, you can kill him. You won't have to fight him later in the game. Just make sure you use their weakness on him as the final hit. Excuse me. There we go. Don't think that this is the end, X. I will haunt you to the day you die. Well, that's a very mean thing to say. Not the last words I would have chosen. So. So yeah, you'd think the comeback would be a lot bit more interesting for Vile, but it's not. He wasn't lying about the time bomb, though. We have 50 seconds to get out of here. Collect all the health and items you want, though, but you gotta move. This here, I'll actually. Platforms will fall. And booyah! 7 seconds to spare. We made it out alive. Now that platform will no longer go down. And instead of going on to the next Maverick, we're gonna go get the Dr. Light Capsule now. Since now we have Gravity Beetle's weapon. Basically go back up here where we have this platform that doesn't move at all. But if you use to supercharge Gravity Well, you can reverse gravity and pull it up to reach a new Dr. Light Capsule. Enter this Capsule X. Take this armor upgrade. The upgrade will decrease the damage done to your systems. If you receive damage, a defense field will be generated to protect you. So, yeah. Now we take half damage, and if we receive damage, we'll get that defense field. Get one item here, and that is the Mech Armor piece. Take down that platform there with the Tri-Thunder. There you go. And we'll go take on the last Maverick, Blast Hornet. Where we're going to also encounter Bite too, since we didn't encounter him in any other stage, he's going to appear here. Ooh, that is a bottomless pit right there, by the way. So I'm glad I almost fell down there. Now we have the mini boss, a blast hornet, an insect. Oh no, origami, triangle boss. Ease way to the acid burst. If you want to use a weapon on him, that will take him out quickly. There we go. Take out this wall with the tornado fang. That block. And shoot that, and now we can finally ride at a mech. Right armor, it can dash, it can punch. And you won't lose health when you're in it. Get out of here. Oops. There we go. And go up here. And there's the hard tank blast hornet. Now watch this. Where did my mech go? Someone stole it. Anyway, time to take on Bite. It's about time. Nice to meet you, X. I am Bite. I've been programmed to exterminate you. No, you were not. You were programmed to bring me alive. He's way to the drill. Mostly what he does is throw this magnet, and he'll be a little slow when it comes to the bolts, so you want to get off of it. But using the drill will take him out pretty quick. So. No! How can this great power can generate it from within such an ancient machine? Well done, X. The victory is yours. That's right, Bite. Die like all the others. But now we will not see him. Now time to take on Blast Hornet. He's right to the gravity well. All you gotta do is shoot it once and it will pretty much trap him in its path. He won't be able to move. That's it for him. We took it out all the Mavericks. By defeating the Hornet, we get the Parasonic Bomb. It's a bomb that will blow up enemies and do some pretty good damage. Dr. Kane. Any problems, Dr. Kane? I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doubler. I analyzed them and found out that Dr. Doubler is trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reploids. Battle body? First, I thought Dr. Doubler was trying to create it for himself. But the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it. So it must be for someone else. Sigma? Can he still be alive? The hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at Point D. All indications that is Dr. Doubler's secret lab. You need to get there immediately. On my way. So I put it into Sigma for good. So yeah, Sigma is still alive, as we expected. Dr. Wily always escapes. Sigma just comes back in. But anyway, before we go after Dr. Doubler's lab, we got some items to pick up. Not very many, but we still have some to pick up. So in Crushed Crawfish Estate, there was a heart tank I couldn't get because it required a right armor. And here I will show off the right armors. So here's the H armor. It's a right armor. I think it's called the Hawk one. And it can hover for a bit. Shoot that cracked wall right there. There's your heart tank. Talk to the Seahorse's stage. And talk to the Seahorse's stage. There was a mech armor piece that I couldn't get, but now I can get it. Anyway, go down here and charge up the Frost Shield. It'll become this big ice boulder, which is basically our shield. Get to the top here. And there's your mech armor piece. Now we'll go to Gravity Beetle stage and grab the last heart tank. Obviously, the last heart tank was blocked by some blocks. The only way to move them was to beat Blast Hornet. Now we beat the Hornet. They're gone. There you go. We got all the heart tanks. Just one more item to collect. And that is the final sub-tank, which is a Vault Catfish's stage. Go through the stage again. Yeah, I've been through this stage quite a few times now. Gonna use the kangaroo armor here. This is actually Vile's armor, just in a pink color scheme. Dig up that platform. Go to the left here, and there's the last sub-tank. Now let's go to Dr. Doppler's stage. Spike ceilings that come down. They will take you out in one hit if they hit you, so watch out for them. Run fast. Here we have a mini boss. And Zero. X, I come to help you. I'll destroy the collapsing ceiling. I'll stop the collapsing ceiling. You destroy that jug robot. So yeah, Zero's taking care of the collapsing ceiling. And we got the mini boss here. Pretty easy. Not too hard. X, there's an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm going to scout around. I'll catch up later. Always scouting around, Zero. Anyway, for this next part, you want to be at full health. Anyway, now at full health, have every upgrade in the game go over here, and you will find a hidden Dr. Light capsule. Enter this capsule, X. Install this chip to enhance all your parts. The solution should now be improved. Good luck, X. So there was basically some hidden Dr. Light capsules that I skipped purposely to get this capsule that installs all of the chips at once and gives us a shiny golden armor. So it's better to just do this, just go get this capsule. But yeah, now we can air dash twice in a row. And we can now instantly get health without doing a damn thing. Yeah. And we can shoot 2 charge shots at once now, too. Here's the boss of Dabbler 1. Now this boss is different if you have killed Bit and Bite. If you kill Bit and Bite, you'll be fighting this robot. If you did not kill Bit and Bite, you'll be fighting them instead. But since we killed him, we got this guy. He's way to the race slasher. You can take him out, take his nose out pretty easily. But now you're basically on the walls for the rest of the fight. As he puts acid at the bottom, that will damage you. And there we go. Taking out the boss. On to Dr. Dabbler 2. And this stage will actually look different if you didn't kill Vile. If you didn't kill Vile, the stage would actually be cracked and broken everywhere. I guess Vile goes on a rampage because he lost to X, so he basically messes up the place. But since we killed Vile, this stage is normal. Peace. And now we have a mini-boss here. This mini-boss is actually a boss that Zero can fight. But if you fight him with Zero, you will actually die. This mini-boss will actually explode on Zero, and he'll give you basically a weapon that's basically the special weapon of this game. Z-Saber. And we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna take him out, just like now. We're gonna let Zero survive. There we go. Just use the Tri-Thunder on that helicopter boss. He shouldn't be that hard. We're getting too much trouble. Oh. This is the only way. We gotta use these snails to get up in this area. Oh my god. I shot that snail basically way too early. Let's go. There we go. We made it to the boss of Doubler 2. It was underwater. He's pretty. He's actually easy. It's pretty pathetic. He reminds me of the octopus boss that was in Toxic Seahorse's stage. Only bigger. And if you want to use a specific weakness on him, he's weak to the frost shield. But also the X-Buster is also a good thing to use too. He doesn't really put much of a fight. And if you didn't kill Vile, you would refight him here. But there we go. Now on to Doubler 3. And Doubler 3 is the typical boss rush level. Those are always fun, aren't they? Yeah, let's get to it. Fantastic. In order to keep getting energy pellets, you have to keep shooting this container. Now we're through with the boss rush. Time to take on Doppler. I've been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doubler. I've been watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I offer you the chance to join us. Together we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma, our lord and master. No way, Doc. Your scheme's hidden here and now. Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be born again as part of the new body of Sigma. So, Doubler, he's weak to Toxic Zero, which is Acid Burst. However, you do not want to damage him when he's using this green field. As you saw, it actually healed him. So, don't use it when he's doing that. Basically, wait for him to fire his usual attacks, and then fire and then use the acid. Don't do that, you're just going to heal him. Anyway, this is other than that, these are the only attacks that he does. So yeah, Doubler, he's pretty easy, I must say. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doubler, can you talk? Sigma's true form is that the computer virus. I was corrupted by him and I created a horrific new body for him. Where's the body now? It is in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out. Thanks, Doc. Oh yeah. Yeah, with that out of the way. Now, number 4. Time to go face on Sigma himself. And yes, the first 2 games I beat in like an hour and a half. X3 is longer than X2. Well, X2, I should say. I'll go ahead and destroy the power generator. X, you go upstairs and destroy Sigma's body. If you got the Bean Saber from Zero and he died by the Beetle Robot, this scene wouldn't happen. You just go up the ladder like you normally would. But yeah, now it's time to take on Sigma. And this is one of the harder fights in the X series, too. So you might, if you're struggling with this one, I don't blame you. We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool, Doubler. And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. But we are always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin. He's weak to crush Curlfish's weapon. His fireballs are pretty tough. Are pretty tough to dodge, and they do quite a bit of damage to you. Like seriously. Yeah, I'm already at half health. It'll probably take you a few tries on this first form, because it's pretty hard to dodge his fireballs. Well done, X, but I'm far stronger than my previous forms. Behold the power of the ultimate battle buddy! Oh, sweet Jesus. Meet the battle buddy, folks! It has no weakness. The only thing that can hurt this body at all is the X-Buster or the Beam Saber if you have it, but I clearly don't. And his only weak spot is his head. But his head is small compared to his big chest plate in front. The chances are really you're going to hit the top of the chest plate really and miss the head completely. So you're better off using the small shots really with Sigma in order to do damage on him. He has this beam attack. If you start getting hit by it, it will do quite a bit of damage, so stay away from that beam. Honestly, the rockets are what do the most damage to you, not the beam. Or the bombs. It's the rockets that do the most damage. This is where you want to use your sub-tanks. There we go, we got him. Yeah, Sigma, not easy in this game. No, it can't be. I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body. There seems to be only one choice now. I'll possess you. Oh, jeez, Sigma. Die already. So Sigma is back to his holographic head form. Now there's lava chasing us, and we have to scale the walls. Use your upwards dash well. I can't stress that enough. If you die here, you do have to fight the first two fights again. Damn, it's a dead end! The head got smaller. Give up, X. I'll possess your body and rule the whole world! Well, not if my red armor friend has anything to say about that. Grr! You're Zero! It's you again! How do you like that, Sigma? I picked up an anti-Sigma virus program from Doppler and used it on my Beam Saber. Sorry about the delay, X. I thought the program might be the only thing that would work against Sigma. My program is disappearing, but someday I will. Will you will what? Ah, Sigma, finish the sentence. Yeah, they escaped. Now we got the end. The only difference between the ending here is if Zero died, he would not be with the X here. for this scene. So keep that in mind. Like the previous two games, we have them looking over a cliff at Sigma's destroyed base. X has crushed Sigma's plan once again, but many questions still occupied his mind. Why must humans fight against Reploids? And why must Reploids fight against each other? As X stares at the burning remains of Dr. Doppler's lab, his body turns tense from an unknown sorcerer. What does fate have in store for me? He wonders. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero? How does that save mankind? Zero's a good guy. But only time will tell when and why. Well, folks, that was Mega Man X3. Is it still worth playing after 30 years later is the question. Yes. Sure, it's not as good as X1 and X2, but there's still plenty of plenty to like here. It is the weakest out of the Super Nintendo trilogy, I will give it. Only because of the insane difficulty of Mavericks. And so it's not as bad as like X6 or like X7. This game is still fairly playable, so you're just gonna find it tricky though at first. But yeah, it's definitely worth playing after 30 years. I had a great time replaying this for y'all. Those are the right arm moves. Now here's how powerful the Mavericks were. Oh, it's sick. And yeah, thank me for playing, and thank you all for watching. This was Freedom Fighter. I hope you all enjoyed my redo of Mega Man X3, and I will see you guys in the next playthrough. Have a good one.